And now, it's time for another Dice Tower review with Tom Vasel.
Hey everybody, I'm Tom Vasel, and today we're taking a look at a really small game called Secret Squad. Keep it secret! Secret Squad is from Game Right Games. It's in their small box line. It's really tiny. And I've played some of these games in the past, Joe Name It. And it's like a little party game that you can carry around and pull out. This is like a Barnes & Noble style game, because this is the kind of game people would buy there. This is a team-based game. You can play it with 3 people up to 10. You can even play it with a bigger group, I suppose, as an icebreaker. Let me show you. At the beginning of the game, you're going to shuffle the Secret Squad cards down and hand them to each player. So you're going to be on one of the teams. The evil yellow sunglasses team or the amazing heroic red fedora team. You'll have these cards split up so that they're fairly even. If it's an odd number of players, then you have one more. You'll have one each of extra. But everyone should be kind of evenly split on teams. Each player is also going to take 4 tokens that match one of these symbols/colors. So maybe I would take the 4 orange stopwatches, and then the round begins. For a round to begin, you're going to draw one of these cards, and they're two-sided, doesn't really matter, and you put one out here. And I'm going to answer one of these questions, yes or no. So for example, I'm going to put it on the yes question here. And I guess we can zoom in because there's only going to be 3 of these questions that are shown. And then the next one, and then on this one, I would say no. And then on the third one, and I'm going to say yes. So now everyone's looking at these, and people are going to be, green might put them right here, say yes to all of them, and black might be like this. You're trying to figure out who's on your team, the same color as you. And we're going to say 1, 2, 3, and then you point your finger at the person whose team that you think you're on. And if you're correct, if you both have the same color, then you're going to collect cards. Extra cards from the deck will be used as points. So in this question, what color do you think I was? And the answer would be red. I know a lot about baseball. There's no way I can chop wood, and I think I have a good sense of rhythm. So you're going to play this for 3 rounds. After 3 rounds, you'll have collected a certain number of cards that you're basically using as points, and whoever has the most wins. The only rule change difference would be if there's 3 players, one person's not on a team, and that person needs to point at themselves to get the correct number of points. That's how you play. This game has a lot of different cards in it, and they're all double-sided. So you have 200 different questions. So that's enough to last you for several games. Even then, are you going to be able to memorize what everybody else has? I really doubt that's going to happen much at all. These tokens are thin. You have 4, 1 for each question, and the 4th you leave in front of yourself so everyone knows what color you are. They're okay quality, but then again, this is in a very tiny box, so I'm not going to really complain about the component quality because it's just really a bunch of a box of cards and different tokens. I like a lot of parts of this game. So the icebreaker thing is kind of a tricky thing, right? When you play icebreaker games, you either know each other really well, you don't know each other at all. This one's interesting because you know each other. So for me, if you saw the chopped wood, you'd be like, Tom definitely said no to that one. But what's fascinating is when your answers to the 3 red questions and the 3 yellow questions, maybe they work. It's a simple, silly little game. It's really fast. You play this for 3 rounds. But it's the kind of game where you can also just put them out and play, guess what Tom picked? Guess which one's who he is, yellow or red? It's a very simple system that I think plays really well. And because it's in teams, you're just pointing at other people. The scoring is, I don't really know what the scoring even really means in this game. 3 rounds. You get points for saying that, someone else is on your team. That's fine, but it does bring up discussions. It's nice topics. So let me give you some example of some more questions here. We have you ever been part of a live studio audience? Have you ever won anything more than $100? Do you have a favorite classical composer? Have you ever hunted for buried treasure? Can you lick your own nose? Have you ever secretly snooped through someone else's phone? Do you like gambling? Have you ever taken a ferry? Have you gone a week without bathing? Have you ever been rejected after telling someone your feelings? Have you ever gone 24 hours without eating? Do you have a motto or a favorite saying? Have you ever failed a class? Are you afraid of spiders? all kinds of stuff. These are good questions. This is a nice little solid thing. It's also very portable, easy to carry around. This is the kind of party game I can get behind. It's simple, it's fun, it's easy to store and play. I like it. Secret Squad. If you see this one for sale somewhere, I think it's worth your time. I'm Tom Vasel. We'll see you next time on the Dice Tower.
Dice Tower judgment approved.